Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. The date is August 29th, and we are so pleased to have with us in the studio, thank you, scientist.
Humans are quick to
back. You're watching Audiotree Live, and we're in the studio with Thank You Scientists. That was the Amateur Arsonist Handbook. So I have to ask, have any of you guys ever, at any point in your life, ever been pyromaniacs, firebugs, arsonists? Have any of you ever committed anything
Absolutely.
like that?
I lit the woods in the back of my house on fire when I was about 8 years old. So
Seriously?
absolutely.
Oh, man.
Did you say acres old?
When I was acres old, my uncle actually lost his wedding ring putting it out. So
Oh, nuts.
yeah, it was awesome.
It's a terrible way to put out a fire with the ring.
Yeah, I know. You want some water, you know?
I don't know what he was thinking.
Stupid choice.
Well, it's theoretically still out there then, right? Because is it like Lord of the Rings thing where fire can't melt unless it's from a volcano?
Theoretically, yeah, it's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there.
All of our songs are about Sal's uncle's ring. A lot of people don't know that.
That was almost your band name, I heard.
Sal's
Yeah.
uncle's ring, yeah.
What was your punishment for setting acres on fire?
To be in a prog band.
Yeah, that's right. 7-piece project. No,
Never
I
again.
think my mom ripped a branch out of a tree. It was like the 80s, so this was cool.
Yeah.
She ripped a branch out of the tree and beat the snot out of me.
Was it like a burnt branch, like charred already?
No, it was a freshie.
Oh, man. Because I was going to say it's kind of poetic justice. Like, well, you burnt the branch, now the branch will burn you. And yeah.
But it wasn't. It was just.
It just hurt
raw
a lot.
pain.
Yeah, exactly. What about the rest of you? Have any of you guys ever had any instances of pyromania or arson?
I thought you were going to ask if any of us have beaten Sal with a stick.
That too. I mean, that works too. I mean, you have you ever thrown your drumstick at him or anything? Or
At Sal?
yeah.
No. I've thrown it.
Nope.
I've thrown it at audience
I
members
plead the
before.
fifth.
Oh, really? What was the
Before
audience
I-
member doing?
Well, it was before I learned how to lob it softly. Because I think the stage lights sometimes, like if you throw it right at somebody, they're just looking and it just hits them right in the nose.
It's kind of nice though if they're a fan. It's like a little souvenir.
Yeah, like the bruise
surgery.
next day. It's like a nice story, conversation starter.
Or if they're not a fan, if it's like a dad taking their kid to see it, and then their reward is they get hit in the the head.
All our fans are dads, so
I should
the
know.
kids are there and not on their free will.
Yeah, exactly. So either way, it's like a semi-win, semi-lose situation. Cool. Do you ever do the thing where you like purposely will throw the drumstick to the audience member? You know, bands do it at the end sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's like and do they catch it usually, or does it hit 'em?
No, usually they don't catch it.
Yeah.
And it's not because of my throwing skills.
A drumstick's pretty hard to catch, I think.
Yeah, I get this spinning. Sometimes if it has a backspin to it.
Yeah, it'll do like a little
I
spiral
catch
thing.
it and then just flip right back.
Ooh, if you got like up their nose or something, that'd be. Or you do two of them get like a walrus thing going on. That would be.
Lobotomy.
Yeah.
That would be weird if it landed that way. Yeah.
Lobotomy.
Yeah, exactly. It's a cheap way to do it, and you get to see a rock show, so it's good then, you know. Awesome. Let's do another song, shall we?
Sure.
You're watching Audiotree Live, and we are in the studio with Thank You, Scientist. In that song, we just heard Caverns, the bit about the long December. Is that at all a reference to the Counting Crows?
Well, it's a more of a reference to what the song's about, but they were a huge influence of mine growing up, and I thought that was like a nice little nod to them. But it was more about the situation that the song is about.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm actually a big Counting Crows fan as well.
Oh,
I
nice.
think they get shat on unnecessarily quite a bit.
yeah.
All right, any of the rest of you guys Counting Crows fans? A little bit.
I think like I'm more of like singer-songwriter type of stuff, where most of these guys are more into like the instrumental aspect of music,
And the coffee slurping aspect.
And coffee slurping. But I can get into like a minute and a half song that's got a great melody and that's it, in and out, and I can get into that stuff.
Does that ever make for like squabbling and when you're touring of what to listen to, like when you're on the road, or do most of you guys just have headphones on doing your own thing?
Actually, we watch a lot of movies too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to listen to a lot of music when we had like our old Sprinter van, but now that we have a bandwagon, we have a TV on there, so we get to watch some movies. And
And now it's more like, let's make sure we hold everything,
Yeah.
so it doesn't fall off the shelves. We don't really listen to music.
Crock
It's just the
pots,
whole ride
yeah.
is like
Just doing this the whole time, yeah.
So shit doesn't fall everywhere.
What movie's currently playing, or what are you guys gonna watch once you get back in the bandwagon?
Well, the first movie we popped in within about 10 minutes of being on the bus was it Hated?
Yeah, G.G. Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, the documentary, yeah. Do you know who directed that? It's like the guy who did The Hangover and Road Trip and Old School. Yeah, and I still think Hated's his best movie, probably.
Yeah, Hated is good.
Yeah.
It's a room clearer.
Oh, totally, yeah.
But it didn't clear the bus though.
Because we didn't really have a choice.
Exactly. I remember some friends and I skipped school to watch that when I was like in high school, and I think we thought it was gonna be a lot more like fun than it was. It was kind of like, ooh, that's sort of disgusting.
That's not fun to you? You're not into that?
I mean, aspects of it, I guess, but
Right.
the poop flinging. I mean, it's kind of
made me
fun.
really hungry.
That's actually my favorite part.
Yeah.
It's liberating.
He does it in front of like a college class, doesn't he? It goes in.
Yeah.
NYU, is it? NYU, yeah.
You know what? They probably remembered that lecture more than anything else they learned.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's worth the tuition.
Yeah, exactly.
$50 grand a year.
You will get feces flung at you by a hateful punk rocker
Yeah.
or whatever you
Not
want to
many
call
people
him.
could say that.
Yeah. After Hated, what do you think will be next on the docket?
I don't know.
Toxic Avenger, I think, is coming up.
Toxic Avenger.
Nice. Is that because you guys are from New Jersey?
Yeah,
Totally.
He's like New Jersey's
It's a
own.
New Jersey institution.
Yeah, it's he's advertised as New Jersey's only superhero, right?
Yeah.
There has to be another superhero somewhere down the line from New Jersey. Like someone in the Marvel universe has to live in New Jersey, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I don't know.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, I guess Blunt Man and Chronic kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that counts. Yeah, Kevin Smith has the comic book store in Red Bank, right? So it's I think that qualifies enough. Speaking of superheroes, let's hear another super song. That was the worst transition I've ever done. I know, man.
Come on, don't be
I'll
dumb.
try. I know.
I dug that.
Thanks.
Don't
Thank you.
listen to
Thank
these
you,
guys.
Sal. Thank you. And I'll think of an even better one for the next time. So just you guys wait.
If you don't, we're out of here.
Or I'll just have Cody keep slurping coffee because that's also cool.
Summer gone and winter near. She whispers sad but true. Maybe need some time away, thinking there's a better place than here. Somewhere that the sun still shines, where love sees through their lies, where pain is over unreal to me. Got you digging a hole, get up from your knees, this feeling is free. So fast to say, we're players in this game, not ones we're meant to see. The
You're watching Audiotree Live. We're in the studio with Thank You, Scientists. These first three songs are from the latest album, Stranger Heads Prevail. Would you guys say that with that record, you wanted to go in a stranger or at least a different direction than Maps of Non-Existent Places? Like, what was the trajectory of change for that?
Well, I think I can speak for everybody that we're always going to push ourselves to the limit. But I think one of the overall themes for this record was to push it as far as we can go without pushing people away. I think that was a big thing for, I know Tom, that was big on his list, is to really push what we can do musically, but also have it be accessible for people. So
Awesome, yeah. Still make it something that they can, just throw on and enjoy, in addition to thinking about too. And where did the album art come from? You have like the head with the goggles and the kraken and the.
I know Tom. Tom, do you know the actual name of the guy?
It's Major Manic.
Fixing my shoelace here so
Major
I don't trip.
Manic,
Major Manic, yeah. Guy from the UK.
And was that a pre-existing painting or sketch, or did you guys commission him?
We kind of worked together and just like came up with something cool, sending ideas, concepts back and forth, and that's what we came up with, sort of. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm getting some requests from the booth, and no pressure at all. There are a lot of people asking if.
We're not going to take our clothes off.
All right. Well, that's the first request. The second one, is there any chance you guys would play Mr. Invisible? For the fans out there,
Oh, boy.
people in the booth, people on YouTube.
See, I know there was a reason why we didn't play that tune.
Yeah.
Should we say the reason why? Or?
I guess so.
Yeah, we recently did a solar-powered live performance of Mr. Invisible that's coming out very soon.
Oh, cool.
And we did it on a farm surrounded by
Oh, nice.
a bunch of goats and emus and sheep and all kinds of cool stuff. And so that's coming out soon. So I don't know. I don't want to oversaturate the market.
Yeah. Because it was a live recording, so we thought,
Yeah, it'd be
we're
like
already
the
going to have
double,
one live recording of Mr. Invisible up, so
No,
we figured we'd.
That's a totally respectable reason not
But
to
I
do it.
think you're saying the fans are.
The fans on YouTube,
I think they'll
on
be
the
happy
streams.
with what we're going to play for our final song. So
Awesome.
As long as they've been with us since the beginning,
Yeah.
I think they'll be happy.
And then they get Mr. Invisible with goats later
Right,
on.
with those.
Exactly.
And alpacas.
And when you say solar powered, so all the equipment, everything was all run
It's
through.
called,
Correct, yeah.
It's called the Sun Lab Studio.
Sun Lab
And-
Studio.
Yeah, it's a solar-powered mobile recording studio.
That's really rad. Where is that at?
They're located in Wall Township,
Okay, cool.
and we work with them a lot.
All right, great. So no
friends of ours.
Mr. Invisible right now. Sorry, guys, but keep a lookout for that because that does sound awesome. You got clean energy and alpacas and emus and and goats, right? Goats. You
Goats.
said. Awesome. So let's go into this last one then, which you old school fans should likely enjoy.
Thank
You're watching Audiotree Live. We have been in the studio with Thank You Scientists. Their latest album, Stranger Heads Prevail, is out now. If you're in the Chicagoland area, you can also catch them at Reggie's tomorrow night, opening for Haken. And you can also support the band by downloading the set today once it is made available. We want to thank you guys so much for being here. That was an awesome set.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, seriously.
Awesome. Thank
That
you.
was really
Thank
cool.
you.
And check one more coffee slurp. Let's check out Solar Lab Studios also and keep a lookout for the
Sun Lab, but yeah.
Sun Lab.
Sun
Oh man,
Close enough.
yeah,
It's,
Sun
Slurp
Lab.
Lab.
Sun Lab Studios
Slurp Lab.
for Mr. Invisible. Once again,
Sun Glab.
Glab.
Slurblib Studium.
Sun Glab Belubios is where you want to look out for, Mr. Flim Flizzable. We want to thank all the engineers in the studio for making us sound good. We want to
Thank
thank
you, guys.
Camera and Lights for making us look good. Thanks again to the band for being here. And as always, thank you guys out there for watching. Until next time, this has been Audiotree, and have a great week. Thanks again.
All right, now for some G.G. Allen.